Greetings, Earthlings. I like that. That was fun. That was a good one. Let's see. I'm going to just pan it out. There we go. Now I got everybody. It is Monday. It is 8 o'clock. And if it's Monday at 8 o'clock, it is Mighty Monkeys Nerd World News. And I'm not wearing any pants.
Really?
Well, I'm shorts. Cargo shorts.
Oh.
What? Made you look. Anyway.
Do you want to go over the comments already?
Do I want to go over the comments already? The comments are here. It's Elizabeth and John are on board already. Good to see everybody. There's my buddy James, my buddy Bill. Good to see you guys all on board and all of your other friends that are with you as always. With me to my left, possibly your right, no clue how you're seeing this, is the effervescent and perpetually entertaining Tanya Metris.
I'm tired.
You are a little tired today, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's the weather. The weather's been dancing around with us. And on the screen next to me is my dear friend James Irish.
Yeah.
That's my secret, Tony. I'm always tired.
Yeah, see, well, that's the thing. That's my secret. He's that way?
He's that way.
He's that way over there. I see him. Batman John is on board. Good to see you, Batman John. All right, my friends and family, it is time to find some things to talk about. I'm going to click on this button, and look at Mahershala Ali looking all badass because guess what? Marvel's Blade movie has reportedly taken a major step forward. So, children, bring on the blood. This was recorded by Eric Eisenberg for cinemablend.com as Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe presses on. The massive film and TV franchise continues to add new characters. Fan favorite vampire hunter Blade is one of the major players fans will be able to see in the coming years. And the prospect of this character making his big screen return is exciting. While Mahershala Ali, a name, by the way, that took me several hours to practice and get right, has Mahershala.
Mahershala?
Yeah, I gotta do the dude respect, man, because he's a pretty badass actor. Yeah. This guy is very good, and he's been in the MCU before.
He looks a lot like Wesley Snipes.
Seriously, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But anyway, he's been cast in the new lead role, which we've been talking about for about a year now. News and developments behind the scenes of the project have been few and far between, but now the film appears to have taken a massive step forward as it's reportedly hired a director to take the reins. So with that, let's bring on the blood. Where'd my article go? There it is. Okay. Marvel Studios has reportedly tapped Bassam Tariq to direct Blade. Deadline reports that before Tariq was tapped, Mahershala Ali and studio head Kevin Feige had been interviewing candidates since last fall. Per the trade, Tariq's hiring isn't a done deal just yet, as expected. Marvel has not commented on the matter, which is also as expected. Bassam Tariq is best known for his work on Mogul Mowgli, a critically acclaimed indie drama starring Riz Ahmed, and was released last year in the United Kingdom, but has yet to be distributed in North America. To some, this may seem like an unexpected hiring choice, but it actually lines up with what we know about the studio. Marvel has a knack for tapping indie filmmakers for its blockbusters, and this practice has proven to be quite successful. One need only look at Black Panther's Ryan Coogler, Thor Ragnarok's Taika Waititi, and for all the work done by Joe and Anthony Russo for the franchise. Think about Endgame and Infinity War, or vice versa. None of them have prior experience making movies carrying $100 million plus budgets, but the executives and filmmakers behind the world's most popular comic book movies respectively recognize their special storytelling abilities. It was during Marvel Studios' panel at San Diego Comic-Con in 2019 that Marvel shocked the world by not only announcing the Blade reboot was in the works, but that Mahershala Ali had already been cast as the titular vampire hunting daywalker. So, friends and family, as we well know, as I say all the time, as we learn things, we will share them with you. So, with that being said, I am going to slide the camera over a little bit here because the lady in blue, it's your turn, dearest.
No, look at it. I actually have a FC3 shirt.
Yeah, an FC3 shirt. I got my FC3 jacket on.
Okay, I got to move this way.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So, just want to let people know that there are no Comic Chicks this Wednesday. We are going to be on vacation. We're taking a little break, so we will see everybody on August 4th. But if you want to come on and check out the D&D game, that'll be next Wednesday.
Yes. We'll be back with the Girl Scouts.
So 28th.
The 28th?
Yes, the 28th. I had to think about what this Wednesday was. Okay.
Yep.
But I have some comics for us this week. I was definitely prepared. Marauders number 22 The past can still burn you. The Hellfire Gala may be over, but the flames of Hellfire past come licking at the heels of the inner circle. Very short write-up about that one, so you'll have to check it out. I just like the cover. The cover is awesome.
That's Emma Frost, and who else is who's standing next to her?
I'm not sure. Anne would be able to answer that, not me.
I can't tell.
Catwoman number 33. Selena has worked hard to establish herself as the queen of Alleytown. But in response to Catwoman saving Poison Ivy from extermination at the hands of Saint Industries, Simon Saint has sent in the early stages of a totalitarian force that has left her kingdom shuttered. Catwoman has seen a man take his own life to avoid the consequences of crossing Saint Industries. And so she knows there's no telling what they have in store for her and her gang of strays. And to make matters worse, Alleytown's eerily quiet and empty streets now set the stage for a long-awaited confrontation between Catwoman and Father Valley.
Dun, 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 boom.
This one was kind of interesting. James Bond, Agent of Spectre number 5. The Spectre Civil War reaches its explosive conclusion. Who will come up on top? The established Ernst Stavro Blofeld or the upstart Tatiana Jones? Either way, will James Bond and the world survive? Can 007 use this war to bring Spectre down from within, or will he end up just one more casualty? I really hope not.
I'm digging that James Bond is in a comic book right now.
Isn't that kind of cool?
That is kind of
cool.
And what do we got here?
And last but not least, this is Siphon number 1. I thought it was a kind of an interesting cover.
From Top Cow Comics.
Yes.
Move.
Siphon introduces a new supernatural empath who's entrusted with the power to sense and siphon pain from others. Silas, a fast-living EMT, is now able to directly ease the suffering of the people around him. But the more he uses his gift,
your son has amazing timing.
the more it curses him with carrying the miseries of those he's helped. Tormented by his solitude, Silas is befriended by a drifter who eventually draws him into an ages-old war that has raged for control of the human condition. That was just really interesting write-up about being an empath and siphoning powers and things like that. Kind of reminded me a little bit about Rogue and how she steals everybody's powers.
You can also think of the Hero series where you had Sylar and then I can't remember Milo Ventimiglia's character's name anymore. But they were kind of two sides of the same coin where they would draw off of other people's abilities.
Yeah.
Sylar was more of a parasite and Milo's character was an empath, so he would absorb just by being around people.
Yeah. So this weekend, when it was super, super rainy on Saturday, I spent a lot of time watching TV. I watched Loki. I finished the Loki series. I still trying to figure it out myself.
We'll watch it again.
But then I was bopping around Disney, and it was a cute Disney film, live action. It was The Secret Society of Second Born Royals. It was.
Was that a Disney thing or a Nickelodeon thing?
It was a Disney movie.
Sounds familiar.
It's all the second-born royals have some type of superpower, and they are protecting the world from stuff. It was kind of interesting, but one of the characters or second-born royals would steal everybody's else powers.
Gotcha.
So that reading the Siphon and thinking about Rogue made me think of it. So it was cute. It's more young adult, but
okay. Yeah. Very cool.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up?
Yep. So I'm gonna step off to the side to see what my kid wanted.
Well, yeah, you have fun with that.
Yep.
Tell him his timing's awful. All right, so let's see. Elizabeth Rice goes on to say Loki was so good. No spoilers, but reminded me of Into the Woods, oddly. Yeah, I guess, you know what? Now you mentioned that. That's kind of a thing. And she goes on to say, from the OBC recording Disney X, the character seen in their version a few years ago. Oh, all right, well, that's a thing too, I suppose. All right, this is the time of the show where the girls are usually off to tap dance class, but tap dance class is over with for the summer, so we're not going to get rid of them just yet. But on my side here, my buddy James is going to bring the best to you, and we're going to talk a little bit about the method that he does that with in just a moment. But first things first, James, go right ahead and do the thing that you do when you do the thing you do.
Well, it's an off week for the blog, but Gaming Street Irregulars is back after its 2-week hiatus. as Chrissy and I talk with our friend Justin Toner about his various experiences in gaming. It's a fun, relaxed conversation where we get to know one of our regular irregulars, which sounds strange, but I assure you makes sense in context. Check that out on Thursday. And on Friday, the Pemmy and James kinda, sorta, hopefully funny cartoon podcast celebrates its 10th episode by talking about a cartoon that's nearly completely lost to obscurity. The Houndcats, seen here, saw the creator of Yosemite Sam, Frizz Freeling, working with the creators of Scooby-Doo, Ken Ruby and Joe Spears, to make a series starring the voice of G.I. Joe's Duke, Michael Bell, in his first role. Talk about a confluence of popular, influential personalities in animation. This Mission Impossible meets Top Cat in the 1910s show is strangely charming, and we'll tell you all about it this Friday. And I think Juno was auditioning for...
Yeah, Juno was auditioning for something else. Hang on just a second. Here we go. Houndcats. All right, good. All right. Well, I got away from the credits got away from me there for a moment. I'm sorry, James.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're all set there. Very nice.
They
Thanks,
look a
Lena.
little. Were they on Wacky Racers by any chance?
No, but
It looks like it.
It does look a little like it, but they're created by Pate Freeling with, again, the people who co-created Scooby-Doo
Okay.
after they had left Hanna-Barbera.
Got it.
It's a
The
long
art's very
story.
similar to what you see in the 60s, 70s, that through that all that stuff that we grew up with as small kids back in the day when we were still small. There was a day I was small. It did happen. And so, James, I'm sorry, I missed it completely because my dog was barking in the background and distracting me. Are you working on the blog at the moment?
The blog is off this week. We'll be
This
back
week. Okay. Now, friends and family, what's the blog? And you've probably heard us talk about this a million times, but you know what? We need your help. All right. The blog you'll find when James writes that on our patreon.com. Okay. And that's where you can see all of our sponsorship levels and you can sponsor us, or you can just go and offer support in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to move some screens around here. And there is, if you have anything you want us to look into, there's my email address. Feel free to reach out to me and ask me questions, or say, hey, Chris, can you look into something? Now, below that is our link tree. And that is everything we are online, all of our podcasts, the FC3 website, Buy Us a Coffee, the Patreon, all of the things, all of our social media, Instagram, Twitter, the works. It's all there on that link board. Please spread the signal. This is going to sound a little whiny, and I apologize ahead of time. But guys, we are just we're putting our hearts and souls into this week-to-week basis, on a regular basis. And we've been entertaining 10, 15, 6. It's starting to get to the point where it's like, okay, we love doing this. This is a lot of fun, and we've learned a lot in the process. But, we'd like to do it for a little bit bigger of an audience. So we're hoping to get your help in that one, folks. We're hoping to get your help, get the word spread out, tell people that we're doing this. We are going to do the same thing and work very hard to get the word out. We've got a big convention coming up in a matter of a couple of months at this point in September. And then after that show is done and settled and we start kind of laying the groundwork for what we're going to do in 2022, we're going to really work very hard on getting the word out and figuring out the best way to entertain you, because we really love this job that we've kind of crafted out for ourselves. The podcast, the Nerd World News, the convention itself, the blogs that James writes. We want to keep doing it. But honestly, it's hard to do for 6 to 10 people,
And we love those 6 to 10
We
people.
love those 6 to 10 people. You guys have, seriously, you guys are the reasons we keep coming back week after week after week to do the things that we do. But we'd like to kind of do it for more. Does that sound bad? Was that a terrible way to put it? Should I just delete this entire episode when we finish going live? When we turn the broadcast off, I'm going to just go ahead and delete the whole
I think
thing.
it already goes over. Dan has control of it.
It's just weird,
yeah.
but it's one of those things where we'd like to be able to grow and do more and have more access to things, and be able to bring you more. The audience, the people who stuck with us. Nerd World News has been going on for 2 years now at this point. FC3's Monkey Business Podcast is 5.5, almost 6 years old. Let's see. Are you going to have like a family pass price for Comic-Con? I believe the answer to that is yes, Peter. I just need you to know that for you, it's going to be quadruple the price. Just letting you know that now.
He's kidding.
I'm not. No one. Of course, I'm just kidding. Peter knows that. He's been watching the show for 2 years. He knows not to take me seriously more often than not. And then John says, looking forward to the upcoming mini-con, which will be August 7th and 8th. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is just kind of.
Dan says it's on the site.
Dan says it's on the site. Okay, so all the pricing for tickets are on the site. Please, please, please look that up. We just had somebody today ask when the show was going to be, and that's all on the website. Everything, like I said, everything we are is over here on these links. Help us out, folks. Spread the signal, and let us know if there's anything we should be doing differently to be better at what we do. We would love to improve and learn more. So with that being said, I am going to click on this button, and then I'm going to click on this button. And we're going to jump back into the storyboard and look at that happy woman right there. DC celebrates Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary with 12 different titles. I figured on the heels of my comic chick over here.
Okay, I'm going to go this way.
You're going to go that way? All right. Let's see. And DC Comics is celebrating Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary in a huge way. This is an article written by Ben Rolfe for ScreenRant.com. The publisher is set to release 12 titles in the superhero's birthday month of October. The titles released in October will be a mix of commemorative releases, new series launches, and free comics. It's going to be a huge month for Wonder Woman readers who are going to get spoil of riches of Wonder Woman stories, old and new. The celebrations are being handled by DC's upcoming YA anthology series, Wonderful Women of the World, which releases on September 28th. It will follow real-life heroes from all around the world. Wonder Woman will serve as the inspiration for each trailblazing woman. The real-life heroes include Beyonce, Serena Williams, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Greta Thunberg, and Malala Yousafzai. Excuse me. I know I massacred that name, and I feel really bad about that. Among many, many others. Additionally, the Wonder Woman 80th Anniversary 100-page Super Spectacular will be released on October 5th. It's an oversized issue that celebrates Wonder Woman in a range of new stories by some of DC's best talents. I know for one, I'm looking forward to that. And I know several people who will be really looking forward to that. Anne comes to mind, yes. And last but not least, friends and family, guess what? This guy, second from the right there, Jeff Bezos, is launching his butt into space. And it looks like this is going to actually happen. Oops, maybe I should put my cursor over the right screen. Here we go. He is set to head into a whole new domain this month, with Amazon CEO poised to take the trip to space, as several other billionaires have done already. The controversial billionaire's voyage, which will occur on the New Shepard, a vessel owned by Bezos' Blue Origin aerospace company, it's been a topic of conversation almost the second it was announced last month. And now it looks like the occasion is almost here. If you're curious to check out New Shepard's first manned voyage, there will apparently be easy way to do so with a tweet from Blue Origin revealing details about how they'll live stream the event. According to the group's social media accounts, the launch can be watched on blueorigin.com Tuesday, July 20th, beginning at 6:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time, and that's 11:30 UTC. So again, blueorigin.com, Tuesday, July 20th. And this crew is very interesting. It has the oldest human to ever fly in space and the youngest human to ever fly in space. And I hope, I really do in my heart of hearts, that all four of them have a wonderful, smooth, and safe flight and return back with plenty of stories to share. I am seeing waving in the distance. Hello, little one. My daughter's here. Come, daughter. Come say hi to the Global Network.
Bye.
You're not saying bye. You're saying hello first. Say, look right there.
Bye.
Hang on a second. You're not doing it right. There, come closer.
Sorry, sweetie.
I'm not giving you a Juno sighting this time, but you get the daughter sighting. How was Darien Lake today?
It was really fun.
Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah.
What are you up to now?
I'm going to AB's house.
Okay, tell AB I said hi.
Hello.
Don't be out late. Don't be out late. Say yes, Dad. In front of everybody, just say yes, Dad, and then you can do whatever the hell you want after that.
Yes, Dad.
All right, on your way.
No promise.
Yes, I know. Get out of here.
Oh, look how tan I am.
See, everybody, look how tan my Jules is. Oh, Dee says hi.
Hi, Dee.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. All right.
When are we going, Chris and Tanya?
When are we going, Chris and Tanya, to, I don't know, to space? Not a chance. I like studying space. I don't want to ever fly
No,
higher.
I think the first thing is we're going to take our trip across country.
Yeah, we'll by car,
Car.
train, stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, but now we are going to jump over this way, and I'm going to find a screen that went missing. Hang on a second. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is really unprofessional. Here we go. Boom. Okay, and whammo! It's birthday time. Wow, I'm really bad at this today. Okay, today we are going to say happy birthday. Let me there we go. Let's let the cat do the work. All right. Happy birthday, Monday, July 19th to Benedict Cumberbatch, Queen guitarist Brian May, Supernatural's Jared Padalecki,
Yum.
and Anime's Sharami Lee. Tomorrow, we're going to say happy birthday to Sandra Oh, Julianne Hough, Judy Greer, and legendary guitarist Carlos Santana. Tomorrow, or Wednesday, July 21st, we say happy birthday to Yusef Islam, formerly known as Cat Stevens,
Wow.
Jamie Murray, Ali Landry, and Wednesday would have been the birthday of the late, great Robin Williams, who has now been gone 7 years already.
Also Wednesday, I have to acknowledge that it's my youngest's 13th birthday is also Wednesday.
Rai, the interrupter,
Yes.
is going to
He
be.
was calling to say that he built the Millennium Falcon today.
That's fantastic. The,
Yes.
the mid-size one, from, not the full-on
No.
1,000-piece whatever. All
so
right.
he was excited about it.
Well, then, happy birthday, Riker, on Wednesday. Now, Thursday, July 22nd, we say happy birthday to Prince George of Cambridge, actor Willem Dafoe, Danny Glover, and John Leguizamo. On Friday, the 23rd, we say happy birthday to Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. Also, Woody Harrelson and actress Charisma Carpenter. On Sunday, the 24th, Saturday, that too. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Don't do that. No, I'm kidding. Saturday.
I'll start again.
Saturday the 24th, we say happy birthday to Elizabeth Moss, Rose Byrne, Mara Wilson, and Wonder Woman herself, Linda Carter. And on Sunday the 25th, happy birthday to Matt LeBlanc, actor David Denman, actress golfer Cheyenne Woods, and Sunday the 25th would have also have been the 80th birthday for young Emmett Till, who passed away in 1955. And I wonder what he would have done to celebrate his 80th birthday had the world been a much kinder place. And that's my social commentary for the day. If it's your birthday this week, you can have that moment just in a moment.
Okay.
Have a great birthday. I hope you get a chance to celebrate it with friends and family. Tanya, what do you got?
There are a lot of cool people that happen to have their birthdays in July.
Yes.
July
is a great
July
month
is
for
a great
birthday.
month for birthdays.
I am telling you, that's kind of a cool thing there. So, James, any last licks?
Not at once, sir.
Beautiful. So with that, my dear friends, we say, where's the money? Where's shot? There we go. Hang on just a second. Have a great week. Have a safe week. We will talk to you again. Oh, Wednesday, Monkey Business. We talk about Mel Brooks's History of the World Part 1. Dan and I liked it. We don't listen to this one. Good night.